RWD has been around 15 years, and my dad's been in a remodeling business way before that.
You know, I wore all the hats starting out early, so I was sales, and then I was installation and cleanup guy and whatever else there was, you know, in the early days. Well, I was always interested in our jobs to look more professional and neater, and I just knew there had to be a nicer, easier, quicker way, and I envisioned this trim strip. It wasn't available anywhere, so, you know, I just said, well, we're going to start researching and see if we can start trying it out on our own projects. It really was doing the job we thought it was going to do. We have 2 patents on the product. It's a simple idea, but it's used everywhere. Whenever you take an old window out of an opening, whether it be a home or a building, the situation is where you have to have that window built downsized just a tad so you can get it in there and square it up, plumb it, and level it, and there could be a gap all the way around the perimeter of the window. And so you need to finish trim that in a way where it looks like it was always there. Our trim does that, and it's not bulky, it just looks like part of the window.
The products previous to the extender trim was very time consuming. There was a lot of waste because things would come in 12-foot sticks. You cut the trim and you have like a 2-foot or 4-foot piece of stick left.
And you've got this little extra you got to hold on for a long time until maybe you can use it. Our coils are 200 linear feet, so you can actually yield 400 feet by just splitting it down the middle. It's toolless. You just snap it in half and pull the liner off and put it on the window. You know, we have the 2-inch, the 2.5, 1.25 inch. With the 2.5 inch trim, we have 2 other score lines that are for guidelines to score in the field if you want a different size.
It's easy, it's portable. There's a handle on the side of it for easy mobility.
So it's easier to store than having the sticks, which putting them on the back of the truck.
And they're just flapping in the wind, or they're just dragging them off and they're getting scratched up, and the sun just bakes them and they're sitting in these odd positions and they'll get warped. The vinyl compound that we use is virgin vinyl compound. We use one of the largest amounts of TI2 for the sunblock, so there's no yellowing over a period of time.
4 different whites, 4 bronzes and browns, and we do some wood grains as well. You name it, we can pretty much get it customized. If you don't have the right adhesive, it's everything. There are different adhesives out there that don't have a foam base, and what the foam base does is it makes it flexible for molding, and that's what ours has.
Allows for conformity, expansion, and contraction. The acrylic adhesive is good in all climates. You can't really put an adhesive on vinyl and it get into the pores. Like paint or wood, it has to stick to the surface. You know, like glass. Glass is a low surface energy. And acrylics work real well with low surface energy products. Whenever a customer orders a product, we prepare that trim for that order. You know, we do all the taping and we do all the scoring.
By hand, we run it and we check it as we go.
We always say give us 2 to 7 business days, but we're known for being very fast, getting their orders to them in just a couple days.
It just makes you feel better when you can buy something from somebody and actually talk to a real person.
And I'll have a customer call me and they're like, I need it out today. And the nice thing about working with family is that I can call Matt and say, hey, I need this to go out now. You can't really do that with bigger companies because you got so many different channels to go through.
Our business model really caters to all the way from the mom and pop small family business to medium-sized company that would have several installers and a showroom, and we sell to a lot of the bigger franchises where they have hundreds of locations. We also sell to some distribution centers that resell our product. We don't skimp on the adhesive, we don't skimp on the thickness or any of the additives used to produce the vinyl. Even if you ask us, we're not going to do it. There's a certain quality we're going to put out, and that's the way it's going to be. And that's the way we can stand behind it.